Hi, so it's a quick video today actually. We're going to be making some chocolate apples. They're really easy to make. They only use 3 ingredients, so there's just a couple of steps involved and then they should be really nice. So we're going to need some apples. I'm using 4 today. Obviously use as many as you want or as few as you want. For 4 apples I've got about 300 grams of chocolate. I've got some sprinkles to decorate. I've got 4 skewers, which will stick in the apples, and then I've just got a baking sheet lined with some baking paper. That's just so when the chocolate is solidifying it doesn't stick to it. So the first thing we're going to do is melt this chocolate. You can do it in a microwave, it's just I always worry about that a bit because it can burn really easily, so we're going to do it over a pan of water. When you are doing this, please ask an adult to help because it does get very hot, you can burn yourself. So we'll just go over to the hob and then we'll melt this chocolate. So to melt the chocolate in a pan, what we're going to do is you're going to get a pan that's smaller than your bowl, so it sits on top, doesn't fall in and doesn't touch the water. You're going to pour some boiling water in there from the kettle. You're going to ask an adult to help you with this because it is hot. The flame is on really low, so that's keeping the water really warm, and then we're going to put our pan on top of it. What that's going to do is basically heat the chocolate really slowly, so it doesn't burn, because burnt chocolate you can't get back from that. So then we're going to just stir it really slowly, and really quickly you'll probably see it start to melt. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but that's actually melted chocolate. And you won't burn it this way. Steam does come out of the pan sometimes, so please ask an adult to help. I use a tea towel to hold it when I'm stirring it, but you don't need to stir it non-stop. You can let it go for 5 minutes and it will melt. Okay, so I'm being very careful to show you, but now you can see all that chocolate's melted. It's all really smooth and there's no lumps in it. So what we're going to do is go back to the apples and we're going to dip them in this chocolate. One thing I did while the chocolate was melting is I washed all 4 apples and I took the stalk out the top. I then got the skewer and I pushed it right through. So these are all going to sit like that once they're coated in chocolate. So you don't have to work very quickly because this will stay melted for quite a while, but you do need to do it while it's melted. And again, be very careful because this is still hot. We're going to take the apple and roll it around in the chocolate until it's all coated, and try and get the top as well. I'm just going to get a little spoon it over the top, just to get the top. I'm going to make sure that there's chocolate all the way around the skewer. Oh, drop the spoon. So now, that's what they're going to look like. I've got 1 chocolate apple. Okay, I'm just going to get the excess off the bottom and then I'm going to put it straight onto that mat. Then I'm going to go with the second apple. You don't want a really thick layer of chocolate, you just want a nice even layer. And then on the top, so it's all the way around. And down. Whilst they're still wet, we're going to get our sprinkles and we're just going to sprinkle them on top of all of the apples. Put as many sprinkles, any type of sprinkles. You can put Smarties on there, you can put marshmallows, popcorn, anything you want. But they're done now. So what we're going to do is let them harden up, so we're just going to leave them out for a bit. and then we'll try them. So it's been about an hour, and they've completely hardened. They're now coated in chocolate. You can peel these off the paper now, and they look really, really good. You could wrap these up and give them as gifts, or you could just go straight in and eat them. Yeah, so let's try this. It makes you want to eat an apple. Good. As usual, if you make these, we really, really want to see them. So send them to seb.walker@threecirclesfostering.com or charlotte.andrew@threecirclesfostering.com. Yeah, let us know how you get on. Yeah.